Hi guys, in today's video I am going to share with you our most used electrical items during the newborn stage. Our twins are around 7 months now, and these items have really saved a lot of time for us. And at the end of the video I'm also going to include a couple of items that haven't really worked quite well. The first item is bottle warmers. We have 3 bottle warmers around the house. I have 2 in the kitchen and 1 in the master bedroom, so we pretty much know when our kids are going to need their milk. They're on a pretty regular schedule, so I like to prepare the milk ahead of time and then put it into the bottle warmers. Whether it's breast milk or formula milk, you do need to do a little bit of research to figure out how long this milk can be out in the warmers, but I usually prepare them about 30 minutes in advance and then I put them in a warmer, so you don't need to rush every time they get hungry to the point that they get hangry and you need to rush and make the milk, because all of that is very stressful. I also found it very useful to melt my frozen breast milk when I was breastfeeding. I just put the whole frozen pack into the bottle warmer, put it like at a max temperature, and then it just melts away within a couple of minutes. Also, if your babies need breaks within their feed, you can actually just take the bottle, put it in the warmer, and then after 10 minutes try to feed them again. Mara's taking a break from her milk, so I have this much left which I will put inside the bottle warmer. And it will be all warm and ready for her in 10 minutes time. I found it very useful because my twins, they do take a long time to finish their whole bottle, and the warmer keeps it warm and nice for them. All you have to do is put a little bit of water into the little cup holder that he has there, and then you just put it up to whatever temperature that works for you. Next is bottle sterilizer. So we got a new one when the twins came around, and this time we got one which is very big. I think it can fit about 6 to 8 bottles inside. It has different compartments, one at the bottom for just the bottles, and then the top part is where you put the accessories like the teats. I've realized that the formula or even your breast milk, when it is in the bottles, it actually does get gunky and funky if you don't really wash it properly. And I found that on top of washing it, the sterilizing really helps to just make it not oily anymore. You can of course do the old-fashioned methods of either putting it in an actual steamer or actually pouring boiling water into the cups, but I just found this sterilizer just a lot more easier to use. I just put the bottles in there. You do need to put a little bit of water, cover up everything, press a button, and then I think within a couple of minutes it's pretty much done, and you can just take it out and put it onto your bottle drying racks to dry. Okay, we can't talk about milk for babies without talking about my favorite breast pump, and that is the Spectra S1 double breast wireless pump, which I absolutely love. So I've pumped for about 6 months and I've tried different brands, I've tried different variations. This is the breast pump that really made a difference. I don't know whether it's true, but I really feel that after switching to this S1 pump, my milk kind of flowed a lot easier. I was in a lot less pain and it was just a lot more comfortable. Even though I only used it for 6 months, I just felt like I have, it was worth every single cent I paid for it, all the accessories, because it really helped to give milk for both my babies. I talk about this pump in a lot more detailed in other breastfeeding related videos. Alright, next up are stocking essentials for parents. Baby monitors. We got non-camera baby monitors because we already have security cameras pretty much all around the house. So we got these. These are also by Philips Avent. This video should be sponsored by Philips Avent. This is the one that's in my oldest son's room, and as we still use it till today. He's almost 4 already. We got another one for my master bedroom where the twins are currently sleeping. They are wireless. They have rechargeable batteries inside. You usually charge it every night, and it can last us throughout the whole day the next day. You have one like proper monitor that's plugged into the wall in the room that you're trying to monitor, and then that links up to this portable wireless one, and you just switch it on and you can bring it all around the house. This is like the static noise that you hear from the room. Right now they are sleeping. You can only hear like loud noises, like when the baby cries or when the baby like makes a loud laugh, but you can't specifically pick up like conversations if you're worried about privacy. It also shows the temperature of the room on here, which is quite useful because in Singapore sometimes it can get too hot. One function that I really like this time is this talk function, where you can actually just press on it and you can talk to whoever is in the room. So I think it's obviously designed for the parent or caregiver to talk to the child, soothe them, for them to go back to sleep without you needing to go back to the room. But I've actually found this useful to talk to the adult in the room, or even Mika if he's in the room and I'm trying to get him to do something. I will use this, or I'll actually use this to tell my helper to do this and that. Next up is this little machine right here, which I don't actually use very often, but when I do use it, I just thank the skies above that I actually got this. This is the My Baby mobile noise machine. It's really easy to use. All you have to do is switch it on. As you can hear right now, it has the ocean noise, so you can pick different noises to soothe your baby to sleep. We have the heartbeat. We have this, which is just noise. It has stars on it, so I guess like nighttime noise. This is the ocean, which I actually find very soothing. It reminds me of the Maldives. And then you have lullaby. That's cool, right? And then it's super easy. You can actually increase the volume or you can decrease the volume from here, and you can set the timing. You can either set for 15, 30 or 45 minutes, and it's so mobile. You can actually use this hook to hook it to your stroller. I have actually used this to hook it next to their cot. I put it in the middle of the two cots. I usually use this when they're, fussy for some reason and I can't figure it out, and I really need to put one baby down while I attend to the other baby. I'll just put them down and put this on like a medium volume, and in a couple of minutes it just tends to soothe them a little bit. Okay, next is a kettle. My Philips. Again, Philips, come on, sponsor me please. This is just a good electrical appliance just in general. Even if you don't have babies, it is a kettle that always keeps your water warm. So it's kind of the same concept as the bottle warmer, but for water. It just saves so much time. You have to boil it once. You click the always on button that it has on the front, and it keeps your water warm throughout the day. So whenever you need warm water for your milk bottles or even for your coffee, you just grab the kettle and you're good to go. You don't have to keep reboiling the water and wait for a couple of minutes. It's just good to go, girl. Last item I'm going to share with you before we get on to the not so great items. This toy has been loved by many kids. It is actually a hand-me-down from my sister-in-law. So my now I think they're about 6-year-old twin girls. They have used and loved this when they were babies. They gave it to Mika, and now my twins absolutely love this. It's a very simple toy. You just switch it on, and when you switch on the button, everything kind of like pops up. They have been using this to practice their kicking, and they absolutely go mental. I think they like that there's the cause and effect thing that happens with their feet. So right now, because they can't really sit or use their hands very freely, they actually use this with their feet, and they love this, and it's just so cute to actually see. And when one twin is using it, the other's kind of like looking at it jealously, and sometimes they have to share. So I like it so much that I got another one. So this is like their newer, like more modern design. It works the same way. It's just that it doesn't have that little ball coming up, but I didn't want to get two of this. So this one is cute because it actually does light up this part here. I actually thought that it would have like the the effect where it would light up on the wall, but it's just lighting up on this little cloud cartoon thingy, and they really like it. They like flipping this little page here as well. So they're both by Leapfrog. Obviously it stands the test of time and babies, because it's been, I think this toy is probably about 6-7 years old and it still works perfectly. I wouldn't necessarily think that this is a good entertainment, but it really makes them very, very happy. Now let's talk about things that I don't think you need to invest in, or you might want to try it out before buying. The first one is relating to food. It's the, you know, the all-in-one machines where they steam and then they also blend the food for the babies. I did get one for Mika when he was starting to wean to his food. This time around, because I'm doing baby-led weaning and I'm taking things like very slow and trying to do things the right way, I have just really been using my normal steamer, and then if I need to mash it, I just use like a good old masher to mash the food items. I haven't found the need to get any of these like cooking machines, and it's just been so easy, a much more simpler and much more pleasant journey. And the washing and the cleaning and the storing of those items actually took a lot of time. This next item is something that I had a lot of expectations for. It is a bouncer by Fisher-Price. I have two manual bouncers, meaning like they're not motorized. The baby bounces itself. I wanted to get an electrical one. This Fisher-Price one, I did a lot of research and so many people have given rave reviews about it. It's supposed to be motorized and all their babies love it. My babies just use it as a freaking sofa. Like it's just their little couch. I wouldn't call it even a bouncer because it actually doesn't bounce. The base of the bouncer is really wide and it actually doesn't go up and down. So I thought that the mechanical element to it will make it move, but when you switch it on, it just freaking vibrates. I don't understand it. So my babies don't understand it, because when I put them on it and like I switch it on, they're just kind of like, what's happening? It's just like a vibration, which was not what I expected. I should have probably researched like videos or something about it. I wanted like a bouncer that literally does this, goes up and down. And I also found that for bouncers, it can be quite subjective for the babies, because for my Stokey bouncer, Mika hated it. He didn't like it. We barely used it, but Martin and Myra really like it. They really like the Beyond bouncer that my friend Eddie gave. And then this Fisher-Price one, they're kind of like, why am I here kind of look. So I feel like if you can, with bouncers, wait it out, because you don't actually need it when the baby is like super newborn. You only would dare to put the baby on there when he's a little bit bigger, like 3-4 months. So maybe wait till the baby gets a little bit bigger and figure out which bouncer the baby really likes. So those are the electrical items that are most used in our house in the newborn stage. So all the things that I've mentioned and recommended to you, these are things that are very easy to use. They are foolproof. They help in cutting down time and cutting down the effort. So they help you be a more efficient parent, and they last a really long time. A lot of the stuff that we have brought for Mika, like for example this baby monitor, it was since he was a baby and we're still using it. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you're still watching and if you did find it useful, please give me a thumbs up. That would really make me very happy, and please subscribe to me if you want to see more of such videos. Take care, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.